Hi, I'm Sean Millard, Creative Director of Sumo Digital, a game development studio in Sheffield. I'm here today to talk about Disney Infinity 3.
So what's Speedway all about?
Speedway is a full-on arcade kart racer within the Toy Box mode of Infinity 3. And that means that all the different characters that you've got across Infinity, all the different vehicles you've got across Infinity, can all race in structured GP play, and that means that across 9 different tracks of 9 different franchises, more than 90 vehicles with 9 different weapons can blow each other apart and take part in racing tournaments.
Can you talk about your studio's background in racing and how you've been able to bring something unique to this?
We've done a lot of work with Sega in the past, with Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing and Outrun, and we worked with Microsoft for Forza Horizon 2 on the 360. So we've got a real expertise there for accessible driving models, and I think we've brought that to Infinity. We've improved the physics, the handling, the responsiveness of the vehicles, and we've brought that into the track designs as well to make them engaging, evolving experiences as the players play.
Can you walk us through some of the different tracks?
Yeah, so we've got, we start off, we've got Wreck-It Ralph, we've got the Sugar Rush, we've got a Sugar Rush track, we've got a Frozen track, we've got Nightmare Before Christmas, we've got Nowhere, we've got Aladdin. There are 9 different franchises being used, and they increase in difficulty as you go through the game. But I think we've accommodated everything from Star Wars to Marvel to the traditional Disney and Pixar franchise in there. The Monsters Inc. one is pretty special.
How do the different characters bring something unique to each vehicle?
Well, they don't, and that was a really important decision that we made. The whole point of Disney Infinity is it's a level playing field, it's accessible, they're toys, and kids are going to play their favourite characters. So if one kid wants to play as Hulk, another one wants to play as Tinkerbell, one shouldn't have one advantage over the other. So we very specifically made that decision that all characters are going to handle the same, all the vehicles are going to handle the same, so it's down to the integrity and the capabilities of the players themselves rather than the characters of the tracks. I think that's a really important thing for this.
Talk about, you said there's 90 different vehicles. Give us a sense of some of your favorite.
Oh, well, everyone loves Cinderella's carriage, and it's brilliant to see Cinderella's carriage racing against the bed from Bedknobs and Broomsticks against Captain America's motorbike. It's just a crazy mashup, and that's what Toy Box is all about. And that kind of menagerie racing is what we're pretty good at, I think, at Sumo.
Talk about what we're seeing behind you, because this is more of a hub, right?
Yeah, so the game starts in a hub, and this hub is built to be basically a skate park where kids can get used to the handling of the cars, they can get used to how they pull tricks and they drift to gather up some turbo. They can do all that before they even enter into a race, so they should feel really confident about what they're trying to do when they get into this more structured race play.
And how have you designed the game from a multiplayer standpoint?
So from a multiplayer point of view, it's 2-player split screen or 4-player networking, and battle mode when you're playing against each other with the weapons is brilliant. You know, you're just blowing each other off the track, really the more you play, you start really working out the strategies of each of the tracks, where the power-ups are placed, where the weapons are, the best places to use them when you're in a crowd to barge everyone aside so that you can get the speed up, so that you can get the turbos and you can get the weapons. It comes into its own. There's a lot of depth there for the more experienced players, definitely. But that doesn't mean that kids can't get around there and get straight in and just go around the main areas of tracks. There are secret areas, shortcuts, secondary objectives. There's a lot to do within the tracks.